Triple EDC back again with another video. So I just wanted to make an update video on the Hoback Sumo. Now, this is another Hoback Sumo. You guys remember that I really liked the original Hoback Sumo. It was honestly one of my favorite knives of 2021, but it didn't make my top 10 list. And the real reason it didn't make my top 10 list was because of the clip. The clip was awful. It was so bad. And you know, I have a video on it. But basically, the clip was extremely sharp, and it went up to a point, and then it would dig in your hand. Let me show you sort of where the clip falls in your hand. It falls really right on the line where you want it. So when you're bearing down, it really started digging into your hand here. But honestly, they fixed it. The clip is now 100% fixed. It is rounded. It is, I believe it's a little thinner. It feels a little thinner. I don't have the old one to compare it with, but I believe it's a little thinner. This one fits, like I said, right, and I have size large left hands, right in that crease of the palm, and it's almost like a melt in your hand type of knife now. I would say the ergonomics on this are a good 8.5 out of 10. Very impressed with what Hoback did here. And I love the fidgetability of this knife. I also love the fact, because I like, you know, monochrome knives a little bit, I love the fact that they went monochrome on this. They didn't do that originally. They had some, you know, blue accents on the original raw titanium one, or blasted titanium one. They did the black one that I had before with the purple. And, you know, this is how I like my knives generally, in the monochrome. I'm kind of boring that way. But at the same time, the finish on this is really beautiful. Let me go ahead and show off that finish. The hardware is, you know, sort of a grayish black, which isn't totally monochrome, but it is monochrome enough for me anyway. You can see the contrast here on the pivot. But they have that captive pivot, the SOM 23 on the bottom. As you can see, that's on all of Hoback's knives. Nice size hardware. By the way, the clip actually screws right into, and I think I showed this on my initial video, but the clip screws right into the titanium, which obviously is a drawback because the steel on the screw can strip out the titanium. But you know, I don't really foresee that being a problem for the most part. How often are you taking off this clip? You have to take the clip off in order to take the knife apart. There's only two things you need to take apart. You take apart the pivot, and you take apart that screw, and you've got the knife apart. There's a pin up here, but it's a hidden design on the inside. So anyway, that's the big update on this. The only other thing I'll mention is that there is lock stick on this. I did not have lock stick on the original, but that is not uncommon for button locks. So if you guys have ever seen button locks, well, any button locks, you know, the ProTech Malibu is a great knife, but it is a button lock. Some of them have lock stick, some of them don't. It's just the nature of button locks. Because when you see here, that's the engagement right there, right? And generally, you're not going to get the lock stick when you're doing this. But when you really thwack it out there, you're going to get, you know, that forces this to go further this way. And when it goes further that way, it gets a little bit of lock stick there. So just be aware of that. If you go ahead and purchase one of these, maybe have the store you're buying from check for lock stick. If you guys you know, want to have great customer service and have someone actually check for that, the DLT Trading, who I am an affiliate with, they have this knife. I'll go ahead and link below the DLT affiliate link. If you guys use the link, I'm telling you, DLT is one of the best. The reason I work with them is because they're awesome, and they are my favorite retailer. So definitely check that out. The links help the channel at no cost to you. Buy a knife, don't buy a knife. You know, just go check them out. It's definitely worth it to, you know, if you ever buy one down the road, to buy through them. They are excellent. Best customer service I've ever had, and really nice community engagement. Just very good. All right, that's it for this knife and my praise of DLT. So anyway, go ahead and click that like button, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Thank you guys for watching, and definitely this is going to be the overall conclusion on this. This went from, you know, a good but not great knife to an absolutely great knife. This is an absolutely great knife now. So very highly recommended. Thank you guys for watching.